Welcome to SUPERCOTTONMOUTHPODCAST, episode 13. It's going to be a crazy one. I got the good old friends. Julie, Zay, Phil, Kanan's here, and Crystal. So, how's y'all weekend? Since Alvin's not here to tell me, we always ask that. How's y'all weekend?
Mine was good. Yeah.
Talking to the mic.
My bad. Mine was good. Yeah, I just did nothing actually. I watched the Browns win.
For New Year's?
I went out with some friends for New Year's.
You are not talking to the mic.
I went out with some friends for New Year's.
What about you, Zay?
Yeah, I just went to a friend's house for New Year's. Me and Kanan did pop some firecrackers, got a little turn. That's about it.
What'd you drink?
What did we drink? Oh, Patron.
What about you, Phil?
No, I was wholesome, stayed home. You know, a little champagne, a little rosé.
Family, man. I respect it. Let's get right into it. 2020, year in review. Who wants to tackle it first?
Go ahead, spit it out.
Ouch. That's all I gotta say. It's been a rough year. I feel like I'm exhausted from 2020. It was just a lot going on.
Why do you feel exhausted?
Why?
It's a panoramic.
It's a panoramic.
A panoramic?
A Pythagorean theorem going on as we speak. Politically, well, I'm black and I'm tired. And I don't know. It's been a rough year. I didn't really expect for that to happen. So,
So when you say you didn't expect for it to happen, what do you expect for 2021?
I have no expectations at this point.
It's on the floor.
It's on. Yeah.
My expectations are not there.
I don't even feel like it's 2021 yet. I feel like it's just 2020 extended.
It's whatever the pandemic is.
Really.
Okay,
It's
niggas
whatever
ain't
Corona
outside,
told
so-
me. Oh, no, go ahead.
It's like niggas ain't outside, so they're outside, but it's not like how it used to be. So it's still like the same. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think so. I get you. I catch your drift.
What about you, Phil? How would you feel about 2020?
It was like, I mean, for everyone else it was bad, but like for me it was all right. I can't complain. But yeah, like the pandemic, like whenever that's over, then I guess that's when 2021 will start.
Julie?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of did suck, but I mean, I'm grateful to like have my job and I got a dog. So, I mean, there's some upsides to my 2020. I'm not going to be a total negative person.
Yeah, I feel like 2020 was filled like a whole bunch of highs and lows. And then like the inconsistency of that became consistent. And I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the inconsistency of like what the fuck's gonna happen? Is it gonna be good or is it gonna be bad? Cause like in the beginning it's like Kobe died, like holy shit. Like, oh, okay, this shit's about to be bad, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like some good shit might happen and you might feel good about a day or two, but then you reflect on what's happening in the now, like fuck. Cause like we was on a boat for my birthday, and then the next day George Floyd died, or he died the same day.
Yeah, it's like things were good, and then something in society happened where we had to like take steps back, and we had to reflect on that. We couldn't like enjoy ourselves, you know.
Yeah,
well, you know, I don't know if anything else happened to you guys, but that's how I felt.
It's like the inconsistency got so consistent that niggas became numb to it. You remember after a while, I was like, oh, someone just got shot today. Someone just got shot today. Someone just got shot today. It just became like you felt bad, but you just got used to it, you know? Yeah. And it's sad that you got used to it.
I always kind of felt bad that like I had to find a way to kind of be positive when all the negative shit was going on, you know. And then I feel bad like that I'm taking away from like someone else losing their life in such a tragic incident.
I had to like take a break from social media because I was like, it's just so hard to see all that stuff. But then I felt bad because like people should be seeing that stuff, like that's real life, but it's hard to take all that in, you know, especially this year. It was pretty bad.
I feel like that was more of it too, like social media, like because you know we say everything's getting recorded now, so like we get to see everything, and so, like we seeing every single thing that happens, you know, all the bad things. So I feel like that was like part of like 2020 as well.
Yeah, and it's like especially if you're doing shit like that too, like in your personal life, like if it, like you want things to be good in your personal life, like you know every day is not gonna be swell or whatever, but it's like you don't want it being so inconsistent either, you know what I mean? Because then you start getting numb to that. It's like that becomes like the same thing to you. Like, you don't know what today has in store. You don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. That's not how you want to live your life. So it could be like what's going out politically, personal, or relationship. If shit's like so inconsistent to where it's the norm, that's a problem. You know, and it's like, you know, you can leave it every day. That's what I'm feeling like. Today is like what? Today's the 3rd, right? But it feels like December 34th or 35th of 2020. It just still feels the same. But hopefully there's better days ahead.
I think we're gonna have better days. I think mainly it was because of elections.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that too.
And then like we just like every country that is like having like, I guess every country has elections right now or had elections. Like they were all going through the same shit. But like so like since that is over, I guess I think we'll be better. I think better times.
I think too, like, since we had such a long year of like inconsistencies, we kind of have like a sense of how to go about 2021 with everything being kind of crazy still. We are better able to adapt to like whatever can be thrown at us, I guess.
Like we definitely learned from this shit.
Yeah.
I was getting into some bullshit. Look at your face. You're already ready. Your face getting sour and shit. Do you think you're toxic?
Don't look at. Why are you looking at me?
Because you're right. I don't want to look back. Does anyone? Do you think you're toxic? Do you feel like you've given off toxic traits? Any of that? Wow, y'all so toxic.
Why don't you answer it?
No.
Where's your answer?
I'm gonna answer it, but it's like
Okay,
I'm giving you. You're the guest. I'm gonna give y'all the floor. You're the
Let's
women
do
too.
something right now. We go 1, 2, 3. We go 1, 2, 3.
No. All right, everyone hold a number between 1 and 4 behind their hand, and then on the count of 3, you let it out. The person with the highest one going first. No. No, you think of a number in your head, Crystal.
Everybody picks one.
You pick a number 1 through 4. Whoever picks the number, whoever's the closest is going first. Don't cheat. No, tell him. Tell him so it's not no mix up.
Me and Xavier got Carl scared on this podcast. All right. Go first.
2.
3.
1.
4?
Yeah. Oh yes, that means
I said 3.
that means you're first. I'm second.
I thought I won.
That means you're third.
She's
you're
next.
last.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's the question.
Are you toxic?
You know, I try not to be, but you know what? I don't think I am. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I am because I don't know. I haven't really. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. This is a hard question. I should have thought about this in the car.
Would someone think you were toxic?
I don't think Julie's toxic.
No. I'm not talking. I don't think your friends think you're that toxic. Like I don't think Phil thinks I'm toxic. I'm talking about like a real like someone of the opposite sex or someone if you're into women, like whoever you're fucking with.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. Only because I haven't really been in a relationship in a long time. And then like when I talk to guys, they're always like, oh, I just want to be friends. I'm like, that's cool. So it never gets to the point that I become like crazy or anything. I never get like that. Like if you don't text me back, I'm like, okay, well, you didn't text me back. I don't know what you want me to do.
Could that be toxic though?
Right. What's the
But that's
definition
what I'm
of
saying.
being
So, like,
toxic?
what is toxic? Because I don't think I'm toxic because I'm like, well, I'm not about to sit here and blow up your phone or go through your phone, anything like that. But
I think you just gave your definition of what a part of toxicity could be.
so that's like toxic to me. That's why I don't think I'm toxic.
Okay.
But like you can tell me something and be like, well, that's a little toxic. And I'm like, well, you know, maybe. But
Do you think anyone could chime in? Do you think what you've learned from a mentor or role model or your past experiences, what like the shit you wouldn't take? Would someone see that as toxic if you're just so like you know what I'm saying? Like what's the word?
like standards?
Your standards or like that's how you come off. Could that be seen as toxic to somebody?
For sure. I feel like you have standards that would be toxic, Carl.
Yeah.
What are those standards?
I just don't. Okay, I don't really feel like if you have a stand for yourself, and I'm gonna say the woman. When I say woman, I mean anyone in a relationship you're with. But like, there's certain shit you just can't take from somebody. There's certain shit like, cause you have to respect yourself. If you don't love yourself, how the fuck you expect someone to love you? You know what I mean? So if you look at it that way, if you have self-love, how much self-love is not taking bullshit for somebody else? Ask yourself that. And then the toxicity come off is how you represent that or show that to somebody else.
I think it's more like, dude, if they think it's bullshit, you know? Like, what if they're just, like, so used to doing that, but, like, you're just like, that's not, like, how I like shit.
Okay, Zay. I heard what you said. So I'm gonna ask her, like, Zay or Julie, what's something you were not standing for in a relationship?
Besides cheating.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Am I talking to this man or are we in a relationship?
Yeah, are we in a relationship?
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna tell you earlier too. Is like you can be toxic and not be in a relationship with somebody.
For sure.
Okay,
I get
I
that.
just want to point that out, but
I'm just not. That's why.
that's toxic.
Something.
So my one thing that I wouldn't put up with is I don't like people bailing on me.
Down a little bit.
My bad. I don't like.
Ooh, keep talking. Okay.
Oh, I don't like when people like, and it's not like a day in advance. It's like 30 minutes in advance. Oh, I can't make it. That's not. I don't like that. Or like lack of communication. I'm not gonna put up with that either.
Okay.
So like, if you have a busy day or whatnot, you can just be like, hey, I got a busy day. Like whatever. It does not take that long to make a text message. You know, like going like 2-3 days without texting someone. That's just toxic.
Does something race through your mind, like what they're actually doing?
Huh?
Does something race through your mind, like what they're actually doing, or what you think they're actually doing?
No, it's all day. Yeah, well, it just depends. For me, it depends. Like, if I truly know them.
Well, you said you're not going to, like, hit them up and stuff, right?
No, I wouldn't.
So you just don't care.
Oh, my bad. No, I wouldn't.
What about you, Zay? Do you think you're toxic?
I honestly don't think I'm that bad because I feel like I don't bring a whole bunch of bullshit to other people's. Like, I don't feel like I cause a lot of trouble. I'm just super nonchalant. So I guess that could be how I'm toxic. Like, I mean, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and blow you up. I'm not gonna sit here and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's toxic. Like, you giving the person the same energy that they're giving you is not toxic.
Is that okay? But is that healthy? That's spiteful.
It's not spiteful. Why would
Yes,
I
it is.
put
Why stress
Why would I
myself?
put more stress on myself for someone who's not even who doesn't even care to give me half the energy I'm putting in?
No. You said doing the same shit they do.
Okay, so why would I put energy into someone who doesn't want to put energy into me?
My bad.
My bad.
I feel like a big deciding factor is literally like how you react to things is like really this deciding factor of like how toxic you are, because you could take a lot of shit, but like depending on what you give back is like honestly where your level is of toxicity.
yeah, like I would rather somebody be nonchalant with me than to go to my house, bust my windows out my car, and come and show up to my job acting a fool.
That's
like
super toxic.
that's like super toxic.
That's toxic.
Like if I come to it, like I would rather somebody be nonchalant and then there be an opportunity for us to try and communicate about what's going on, rather than you just outlandishly acting a fool. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm not gonna want to talk to you.
But no,
I'm not gonna want to do with you.
see, we're talking about talk. Like, if you're in a committed relationship, right? It's not just about not talking to someone, this, that, and the third. You're in a relationship. You're gonna see them majority of the time. If y'all don't, you're gonna see them every day if you live with each other. So you're gonna talk to them. What I'm saying, what you said was like, well, you said, okay, well, I would do the same thing that they would do. Two wrongs don't make a left. I mean, two rights don't make. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I'm
be a
not
bigger
saying.
person,
I'm not.
you know?
Well, I'm not saying like if he's yelling at me, I'm gonna yell at him.
Yeah, you are.
That's what people. I'm not even gonna say. Well, that's what people do. Like, I try my very best not to yell till it's like I'm at the very like when have you seen me yell?
You've yelled at me.
When?
I'll bring it up later when I think about it.
I don't think Carl's ever yelled at me, but I've never really gave you a purpose to yell at me.
So for me to yell, it would have to take me to my like very like last part. I've yelled, trust me, I've yelled multiple times, but you're not gonna see me do that shit off the rip. You know what I mean? That's toxic. Yeah, I give off toxic traits, but at the same time, it comes from me. What I've learned, what I've seen in my life, what I've been through, what negative shit I've done to other women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this again. Or if I do it again, like, fuck, I did it again. Like, I know I give it off, but At the same time, there's shit I'm not putting up with. As a like, how do I say this? There's a dynamic in relationships. Like you can either have an alpha male, a alpha female, a beta male, beta female. Two alphas don't work. Someone always has to submit to the other one. And people look at submission as like wrong. But like you have a job, right? You submit to your boss. Like you're your own person, but you're gonna submit to your boss if they say something, and it works out. When you have two QBs, two leaders, two presidents, that's just, you don't have any leader. You know what I mean? So like people think submission is bad, but we all submit to something. You submitted to your parents growing up, or your mom, your dad growing up. You listen to them till a certain point. You still listen to them, but not to the same. You know what I mean?
But I don't know, isn't that what relationship? But I mean, you have to. It's a balance though. Like you can both be alpha. You can be an alpha female and an alpha male.
Don't work.
But you have to be able to, give and take from each other. Like I'm gonna let you have your place, but I mean, there's some instances where I would like for things to go my way.
Yeah, you don't have to lead every time.
Yeah.
You don't have to lead every time, but you have to learn to submit to lead. So like if
basically putting your pride to the side, you have to let that go sometimes.
you do, but okay, look, you're a mom, right? As a mom, you serve to your child. As when they're a kid, you serve your child, right? So like they need to get their ass wiped, they need to get fed, they need to get washed. You know what I'm saying? You have to show them you love and care by serving them, and then they know you're the leader.
That's like a perfect point, because like I've had a boyfriend who tells me like you're so like patient with your kid and you give all this to your kid, you let your kid talk and stuff like that, but when it comes to me, you don't do that. So it's like you're lacking in that part, like in your relationship, because it's like an adult and it's like you feel like they should know better or whatever, but that's just a part of submitting. Even if you alpha, like you're gonna submit to your kids, so why wouldn't you do it for someone else you love who's
Exactly. Like people have a negative connotation of submitting. It's not, if you feel like you're an alpha male, you're going to submit something to your woman, a parent. Even if you feel like you were the genius in the relationship, you're gonna submit at some point to your woman about some certain thing. If she's an expert in this field, you're gonna take her advice for things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you not? Like if Crystal said, Phil, I need you to do this with, I'm not gonna say your kid's name on here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, or you need to do it like this because I have more experience than you. Would you not listen to her?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being submissive. It just has a negative connotation toward it.
Like,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, it's the reactions that are toxic. Like you're saying.
Yeah, you can't learn how to be a leader. You can't just be a leader. You have to learn it from somebody, and for that to happen, you have to watch and be a part of it at a lower level. It's not a bad thing. Like,
why do I feel like you wouldn't? You wouldn't submit.
No, I have though.
Or your toxic trait is your pride, as the way you're talking about this right now.
But okay, look at it like this.
I feel like you'd be like, I'm the alpha male, so you need to submit to me.
That's what Mexican men do. Mexican men do that to the fullest. Mexican men do that to the fullest. They want their wife to cook, clean, this, that, and the third.
those are like Chicano men.
Machismo men. That's machismo men. That's not Mexican. That's Hispanic men. Yeah, they're like that.
Okay, and I want to say you represent the Latino community today, so if like you say anything wrong, they're gonna come after your ass. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like pride could be a good thing and a bad thing. I get what you're saying. It's how you balance it out. Because I'm pretty sure if you're not an alpha, there's some alpha women that want a beta man, right? But most women want to be secured from their man, by their man, or they know that he's secure, right? They can be secure in him physically, monetarily, emotionally. That's what I'm saying. So how do you feel secure for someone lesser than you? Doesn't make any sense. So you're looking for someone a higher than you to make sure to give you an ease of mind. You know what I'm saying? So you are submitting to someone, even if you don't know it. You are.
I never said I had problems with that.
No, I'm just telling you because you're right there. I'm not looking back at them. I'm just
because like you're just looking at me, like if I have this problem.
That's what you have to do.
So back to the question, are you toxic or not after that whole discussion?
Right, so are you
I'll say
Yes, buddy.
65, 35,
You're
right?
lying.
60-40.
70-30.
Non-toxic?
No.
Non-toxic? I'll say like 65-35 or 60-40. I mean, I don't hear none of you. I mean, you just fessing up.
Do you think you're toxic?
I feel like I can be toxic.
That's such a genuine answer.
I said the same thing.
I know when I'm toxic, and I'm growing still. I'm not that old. I'm still young. I have things to learn.
I feel like that. I feel like I just keep learning of like who I want to be.
That's what women do. See, me and Phil say yeah. That's what me and Phil say yeah. That's what I feel like we can't be toxic. Y'all like, oh no, oh I'm just learning.
I didn't say
I'm just learning. Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'm toxic.
First of all, I did say that I was toxic.
I don't want to say wholeheartedly. I don't think I'm toxic. Yeah, I don't think I'm just straight up.
Ourselves doing it.
I could have toxic traits, but I don't think if you were to ask anybody that I've ever just really, I haven't really situated myself with many people, but I don't think people would just straight up be like, nah, she's pretty shitty. Like, she just really brought a whole bunch of bull to my life, and she's just,
Fucking toxic.
yeah, and they're like, nah, bro, you don't want to deal with that, bro. And I don't think that's me.
You wouldn't know that though.
Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, Julie broke into my car and keyed my car and stuff. Like, I'd never do anything like
There's
that.
levels of toxicity though. Like you saying, we had this conversation before. You saying I'm not toxic is toxic. It's toxic. You're like, oh, I'm a perfect person. Like,
I never said I was perfect.
oh,
Did I
go
be
ahead.
saying I'm perfect?
Go ahead.
No, nobody said that they were perfect. I said I could be toxic sometimes, but I don't think I'm just I don't think you could just straight up label me toxic. If you were to hear me or like somebody discussing me in a conversation, I don't think they'd be like, nah, Zay is toxic.
No.
Yeah.
It's not like
That's what I'm thinking.
But I can have toxic traits, yes.
okay, thank you. We're getting there. You gonna say-
I said I could be toxic.
okay. So we're all to the understanding that sometimes we can be toxic. I wouldn't call y'all toxic though. Like if I had to flip a coin, heads and tails, like head you're toxic, tails no. Like no, you're not toxic. No, you're not toxic. I'm not gonna say that we're men, but
I just want to remember that. Thank you.
No, for real. Tomorrow he's gonna be like,
You're toxic.
with this TikTok.
wait. Heads in the grand scheme of things, would you call me toxic?
Yes.
Wow. See, that's interesting. What
I
about
don't
you,
think
Zay?
you're toxic, Carl.
Thank you.
I think you get pushed to being toxic, but you're not toxic.
You know what? Okay. You know what?
Do you think I'm toxic?
When we had this conversation a couple months back, and you said I'm not toxic at all. Yeah, I thought you was toxic.
But I called you. Remember when I called you and I was like, I found my toxic trait. You're leaving that part out.
I found my toxic trait.
It took me some soul surfing.
Soul searching. I can tell you a million reasons why I'm toxic. I can tell you a million reasons why I'm not toxic. That's just being honest with myself. Because I can't be honest with anyone else if I'm not honest with myself.
Yeah. If you were to be like, yeah, you did this, and I think that that's really toxic, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. So I've seen stuff you did, and I thought it was toxic.
Okay, that's cool. Let's go into the next part. Why do men and women cheat? Talk about that shit, huh? All right. Why do men and women cheat?
Straight off the bat, huh?
Or okay, let's ease into this. Have you ever suspected your partner cheating? And then go off that. No, I mean retro, like it doesn't have to be now.
Yes, and I've always been right.
Expound.
Pussy boys just start acting different. Oh wait, I can't say that.
Yes, you can.
Hey.
Go ahead, expound.
They
more.
tell on themselves, like just doing shit they don't usually do, being all like to themselves. Just, you know, there's a loving vibe and then there's a distant vibe. I don't know if I gotta go more into detail.
Have y'all ever done something where y'all think y'all might have cheated?
How do you might cheat?
Well, the other person might think you're cheating because cheating's different to everybody. So.
And I feel like cheating is.
Yeah, go ahead, Zay. I'm gonna go ahead, Phil.
No, you can go there.
Oh. Yeah.
Expound.
Like expound.
That sounds like compound and expand.
I know. Let me, like, if somebody comes up to you, like, say you're out, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad about giving out my number and stuff like that, but I just need the quickest way to get your ass out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need you, because if you look right, if you go out and then some guy comes up to you, oh, you can't have friends. No, I have a boyfriend, but you can't have friends. Like, can I have yours? You know what? Here, just let me give you whatever you can, and then get the hell out of my face. I'm not gonna talk to you. It's not the issue. So
you never just gave some dude your number so he can get the hell out your face and then actually hit him up after?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think there's better ways to.
Are you really in situations like that where you
No.
can't say anything else?
Yes, you are into. There's people that call as a woman. People call. I'm trying to give the wrong number out, and you're calling me in front. You're calling me in front of my face, and my shit's not ringing.
Oh they do it all the time. They're like, let me call to make sure it's your number, right? And I'm like, like that's.
I told him I gave him my house phone.
No one's there.
I gave him my house phone. I'm sorry.
About anybody else? Why do men and women cheat? That's the real question, though. Like,
when you're not happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like when there's not like boundaries set, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like free willy, you know. But like, yeah, and then when you're not happy.
So I remember one time a couple of years ago, right? My boyfriend cheated on me, and Carl was my closest guy friend at the time, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why did he cheat on me? Like, what is all that about? And honestly, Carl gave me some really good advice, and he was just like, we both gave him two different things. Like, I gave him one thing, and it was probably because we had been together for so long, and he was comfortable with me, but then he wanted something new and exciting like her. So I think that's like a thing, like, different women bring different things into people's lives, and I feel like that's like kind of real.
I got another one. I think when you don't realize what you got too, like you're being greedy.
Yeah.
So I feel like you be greedy and you want more and more, but like, and then that's why a lot of
to go off of Julie. Yeah. To go off of Julie's, I've heard it's like an insecurity thing to kind of like make sure that, oh, well, I can still go out here and pull females, or I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you feel like, yeah, or you feel like, I don't know, you just kind of feel insecure, or you're kind of comfortable in your relationship, or maybe you just feel like you're not getting like that spark from whoever you're in a relationship with that somebody else may be giving, kind of like feeding your ego.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, to go off of what Julie was saying, I was able to give her that easy of an not easy, but that clear of an answer, because those are like. How long was that?
I think it's like a couple of years, like 3 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago.
2-3 years ago. Okay, well, back in college, I was in a situation like that. So like, I was with this chick, right? And this is the only time I ever cheated. This is,
You're trash.
Well, I'm here to expound and tell y'all, give y'all
Word of the day.
a what's what. So, and I feel like, I was going to say, I don't feel like I could have told you that information unless I did that or went through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not speaking out my ass. Like, this is what I did. I'm just letting you know why a man would do this, or just maybe majority of men. So like, at the time I was with this chick, right? And then after a while, it kind of got boring. I got like sexually, was it uninterested?
Yeah. Plateaued.
No, well, I felt like the sex plateaued. And at the same time, I was hearing her bitching. Like, bitching. Oh, I thought it was bitching. I thought it was bitching.
Toxic.
And it was like, maybe I was part of it. Of course, I was a part of it, too. But it was like, okay, whatever. And then after a while, I was like, well, I noticed, like, she would just stick around still. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it was like, this one chick hit me up, and it was nothing at first. And then, like, I just kept laying the egg on, and I found myself having a girl and a side chick. And at that point, it was like, okay, if one was bitching at me like too long, I was like, whatever. Like, I got the other one. Like, you can look at me like that, but this is like, this was when I was 20, 21 maybe. So then at the same time, it was like, and it was easy because they lived in 2 different cities. So it was like, I was never going to get caught. But I felt, after a while, I felt bad about it. And at the same time, it was like looking back at it, I never did that again. And like I didn't want someone to ever like, I didn't want to feel that way. I didn't want to ever put someone through that, even if they didn't know. 'Cause I wouldn't feel right about myself, you know. So like, to me, it's like, if I love someone, I can't see myself ever doing that to them. I can't do it because I know what kind of pain that would cause. And like I feel like everyone's been cheated on if they know or they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same. I was like, okay, what if someone actually tells you that? You know what I'm saying? So at the same, I don't know. Like,
would you rather know or not know?
I would rather know.
That's a good question.
I would rather know.
Another reason could be just because that's what they're used to. Like, people are used to that, like, whether it be past relationships, someone's dad doing that to their mom doing it to their dad. That's just something that they just know as normal.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, any closing words on that subject? Or if you want to keep talking about it?
On the cheating?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Y'all good?
Oh, yeah.
You good? I was just checking to see if y'all shit was working. Your mic was working. Okay. Christmas review. What was your best and worst gift you ever got? Like, even as grown up as a child, maybe.
I got a worse one. It wasn't really bad though. It's just like my mindset. It's kind of like you with the ski mask. Like, at least, like, I asked for Air Force Ones like back in 6th grade, when my mom had got me like the futuristic ones, so they didn't really have like the same shape and shit. So like, I think that was probably my worst gift.
My worst gift. This is the only time I ever did this shit too. Like, my friends' family, they opened gifts on Christmas Eve, or one gift on Christmas Eve, and they got me like a skeleton book. It was like a book, like, it shows body parts, but it's like skeletons, like interactive. The shit was so fucking lame, bro. I was like
That's educational.
I was like 8, 9. I didn't want a fucking book. No, I'm speaking like as if I was 8 or 9 or like ungrateful. I still have the book today.
That's how you felt?
I was mad. I was like, oh, thank you.
I had a secret. My job did Secret Santa, and my friend got me, and it wasn't that bad because I get like, it was like a gag gift, right? But he got me like this huge like penis lollipop, and it wasn't even the fact that I got the lollipop. It was that I had to show my like old man boss of what he had given me. So I'm like, no, I don't want to bring it out of the bag. Like, no, Jeff. Oops, sorry.
No, Jeff.
I'm like, no, like, I'm not going to bring it out of the bag. And he's like, no, show me what you got. Like, let me see. And I'm like, no. And so then I have to pull out this penis lollipop. And he's like, oh. I'm like, I hate him. That was my worst. That was my worst for sure.
Zach?
This year, I have several stories. But this year, my father bought me a ski mask, a gray and pink ski mask. Now, I don't know if his mindset was like we're in the middle of a panoramic or it's like winter in Texas, but regardless, it ain't that cold and that ain't the mask. So, yeah, it wasn't it for me.
Did everyone go around?
I got some Dollar General gifts one time from an absent parent. So they want to like show up with a Barbie doll from the dollar store, and one, you know, those like circular cookie things that usually put sewing shit in. You know those cookies?
It's like assorted cookies, right?
Yeah, the assorted cookies. Yeah, they showed up with that, and I opened the Barbie doll to try to be excited, and my cat
my cat jumps up and gets it, and the head falls off, and my cat's just walking around with the head, holding the head. And I'm like,
how old were you?
I was probably like 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Have y'all ever got a gift and you knew it was something that was re-gifted to you?
Maybe as a child, but I don't now. I don't,
I feel like my uncle did that often. Like, one time he gave me like a size 13 pair of shoes. Like, I wear a 10. Like, it was like Christmas. Like, everybody opening gifts and shit. Like, no one's doing gag shit. Like,
That was real.
What was the best gift you ever got?
I've had so many, I feel like. My mom's a pretty good gift giver. My brother's a pretty good gift giver, too. So, I mean, shout out to Broski behind the cam. I don't know. Yeah, there's not one I can pick, though. Like, all my gifts I genuinely like, for the most part, from, like, them two. Or, like, friends and stuff like that. They're pretty good with gifts.
Shit, I was like 5'1", got me a basketball hoop. Holy shit. I thought it was like Kobe Bryant.
Right?
I thought it was like Kobe Bryant, bro. And then that same year, she got me a fucking, this one was like super poor. Like, none of this shit. Like, she fucking got me like this snowboard, this snowboard thing, like you step on it and then it goes to the TV. This is like 2003 now. This is like some next level shit. Like, you step on a snowboard and it plays a video game. You're like, dude, I'm on this.
That shit goes hard.
Yeah.
I think I got 2. I don't know. I was young. I think I was like in the 1st grade. And my mom got me like this Barbie. It wasn't a Barbie. It was like a doll playpen set. So it came with like a stroller and a playpen and a high chair.
Oh.
And like everything that you can think of. The thing that goes in the car seat, everything in the world. And so I take my baby everywhere. And she let me. Or like I remember she had like a boyfriend for dinner. And I was like, wait, I gotta get my baby. And I had the high chair and everything. And I'm like, yeah, she eats. Here's all her food. And I loved it. And just recently, maybe a couple years ago, she got me like personalized wine glasses that like she like put her own like little quotes on them and designed them. Oh, that's cute. So that's my favorite gift from her.
what's your favorite gift?
Sorry, baby, but my favorite gifts are just like when my kids started making stuff at daycare and like bringing it home. Like that shit, that shit's like the best thing ever. It never gets old either.
That's so cute.
I think I've gotten like so much electronics like over the years. So like I don't like anytime I get electronics probably like I remember when like the Beats by Dre came out, like I had the wireless ones and like no one had those, so that's probably like. And it was like my mom's boyfriend got it for me, so I was like, all right, I see you. So that was probably like the best gift.
Yeah, my mom's boyfriend got me one too. Like, I was like middle school, and I was like,
I love them.
I love them. Thanks.
I was like, thank you, I guess. Zay?
Oh, my best gift, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I said I can't pick one. I have a lot of good ones.
Oh, okay. Just great special.
No, I can't. I enjoy all of them. I get pretty excited when I open my gifts. So.
Okay. How would you act if you was rich?
I wouldn't know how at all.
I'm buying a house
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And I'd buy a condo downtown, not in San Antonio.
Me and all my people got Teslas.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
How many people y'all unfollowing?
Everyone.
How many people are we unfollowing?
Yeah. Cause you know when people get famous or rich, they said unfollowing everybody.
Okay, we see you.
Dude, my friend, shout out to D. Like, I got on his ass about this shit too in the group message. Like, he mentioned NFL, right? Got a blue check. Nigga unfollowed me, but we're still in the same group message. I was like, yo,
That's fake.
he's like, what you talking about? I was like, oh, that's fake as fuck. I remember that shit.
You checked to see if he unfollowed you?
No, I knew he unfollowed me. How did I know?
His following went down, maybe.
Or your following went down?
Yeah, I have my own following check thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
I don't think I do that.
Me either.
I only follow people that like either I know or like I don't really follow that many.
Yeah, that's what I do
don't
too.
care for.
So you okay? Would you follow someone just because they're cute? You don't know 'em?
Yes.
Famous?
No.
Oh, like, yeah,
in
they
general.
famous?
Oh, and Jake.
Yeah, are they
Oh,
famous?
like, I just, like, saw them on my
Yeah.
news feed? No. But if they're famous, yes.
What was the topic? Oh yeah, if I was rich, I know I struggle with this. I would definitely like stop talking to a lot of people. To be real with you, but not with y'all though.
I would hope
That's
so.
what they say.
I know.
No, I wouldn't though.
I would live like 2 different lives. I'd like switch it up. Like I'd want to be like rich by myself, and then like I'd probably do like some outlandish shit, like let you know.
I would definitely give back to the community though. I can't be too rich.
Which
I feel
community?
filthy.
Like San, like
Mm,
I don't want to go too.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
I feel like Cibola is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to San Antonio. But I was like, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to splurge, but at the same time, I'm so like, I think like everything goes around me. Like, I don't want to get robbed and like that, no bullshit like that. So I want to be flossing and shit like that all the time either though.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'd have that one side where I'm just like chill as fuck, like, you know, doing like charity or something like that. Charity work.
I already know what you would do, so don't even gotta tell me.
What?
You would just buy a whole bunch of Gucci and Balenciaga.
Now, listen, that sounds shallow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would buy designer things that I've like always wanted, but I don't think I would just buy shit out of my ass. Like, it's just things that I would want. You know, like a staple bag that I've always wanted, or like staple pieces clothing wise that I would want. But I'm not just gonna go buy a Gucci shirt because it says Gucci and it's a t-shirt. I'm not gonna. I can't spend I don't even know how much that shit costs. I was like, no, I ain't gonna.
That shit
But
love.
yeah, I'm not gonna pay. Exactly, I'm not gonna pay all that money for that. I always said though, if I were to win the lottery or something, I'm definitely breaking off something for my friends, my family, at somehow, cause like I don't know.
Speaking of that, I told y'all I would buy y'all all. Did I say houses or cars? If I ever
You
got
told me
rich.
you'd buy me a house.
So I'm expecting the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
could discuss whatever
Yeah, I'd be like,
whatever
yeah.
it is that you would like. It can be discussed.
Be like, y'all getting Teslas, but don't tell anybody.
Don't tell them it was from me.
Please.
From Crystal. Remember, what was that Mary Kay where all the cars are pink?
Yeah, we have pink cars.
Right? Your Tesla.
It's gonna have my logo on it.
I'd still drive it.
The last topic, unless y'all think of anything else during Twisted Tea. Y'all all seen that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about this situation?
It's what he deserves.
Facts, dude. You know how much fucking marketing that is for Twisted Tea?
Dude, so much people are just like buying it just for the clout, you know, take pictures, you know.
I wish someone would hit someone with a Carl's Dino Peach tea bottle. Carl's Dino Peach.
Yummy.
But I mean, that is crazy though. Like, it just like you never know what's gonna happen, like for yourself, your brand, or nothing. Like, I mean, I'm sure Twisted Tea was doing good, but
Also, it's like way better than a bottle, you know. Like you're not hurting someone really. Like you're just knocking them out. Cause you know, like people use bottles in the bar and shit like that. But like, you know, he just took a can to the head, knocked him out for a little bit.
you know, it's crazy. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying he deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy about Twisted Tea? I hadn't drank in like I'm about to hit. In May it'll be like 2 years, but I remember the last few times I drank, we went to the Austin the first time on the boat. The first thing I drank that morning was a Twisted Tea. I didn't even drink no water yet. I was like, oh my god.
I'm not even gonna lie, I like Twisted Tea.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
just
lie.
for
I've
like
never had
something
it.
nice, like just a Twisted Tea.
What's a girly drink you don't want your man drinking?
Nothing.
I don't care what you drink.
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
So you wouldn't look at a man where if he drank like a fucking, this is not a girly drink, but it's like a childish drink, like a Four Loko.
No, he could have a Shirley Temple. We're gonna share that cherry.
I mean, why would I care if he's drinking a Four Loko?
Four Lokos are childish.
Maybe he just wants to have a good time.
I mean, I'm gonna be like you're gonna feel
Like,
terrible
no,
after
yeah,
that.
like, I'm gonna be like, you're not gonna survive that.
But if that's what you want,
So like, what if I come home with like a 6-pack of Smirnoff?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
what's wrong with that?
We get drunk.
Honestly, I love myself a lot more than that. I'm not gonna drink no Smirnoff. But you can, whatever Whatever gets the Supreme underwear torn.
Insiders.
What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah. Honestly, I just feel like we need more of that in this world. Like some twisted tea being knocking someone's teeth in, because people will be like not doing anything like the non-maskers at North Star. Like, why aren't any of y'all fighting them? Like, why is everyone just standing around? Like, knock them out.
I went Christmas shopping. I seen a dude, like, his whole family had masks on. 3 kids, wife, him. He's like, inside Liz. They're like, sir, you need to put your mask on. I'm not putting on a mask. It's my American right. Like, real country Texas man, like, type shit. I was like, damn.
But you know what, too? I feel like businesses aren't holding people accountable. Like, a lot of businesses are gonna let them in anyways. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really says, like, you know.
I just don't understand the problem. I don't get it. Like, just put it on.
Just put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what is it really going to do for you?
It's not going to hurt you in any way. And they're like, they're tracking us. I'm like, it's fine. You're not that important.
They don't care about you like that.
They don't care at all.
I was going to say, Phil, so, like, it's funny that you said about the drink stuff, because anytime, like, the last 2 times I've been on a boat with y'all be trying to get me to drink, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm not drinking. So, like, but you know, as men, like, if everyone has a beer, you can't crack open a Mike's Hard.
Yeah.
You can't crack open a Smirnoff.
Why do you care what other people think?
No, you can't crack open one.
It's not what other people think. It's what's about to be said next.
Yeah, it's about to be said next.
Toxic masculinity.
It is toxic masculinity.
It is.
But I didn't drink on the boats though.
I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying, like, if that's what you like, why do you care what other people?
It's just, it's not like I'm allergic to a Bud Light. Like, if everybody's drinking Bud Light, I'm just not gonna pull out the Michelob Ultra. Unless I'm really, like I've had times where, like, I was really strict on my diet and I will pull, and I'll be like, fuck that, like, I'm drinking this shit, it don't have carbs, like, fuck it, y'all can have y'all Budweisers, y'all get fat, I don't care.
But, like, why are you gonna let somebody's opinion, like,
it's
decide
just
what you want to do?
It's not that. It's just like people they just like gang up. You know, when one thing's funny, they just keep going.
That's like a girl's. That's like oh, it's a girl's night out. We're all wearing heels, but you don't wear heels.
First of all, I literally hate when people ask me what I'm wearing. Like, I really hate it.
I be asking people what they're wearing.
I won't.
I do too.
No, I do. But I will say, I would never be like, oh, I'm dressing up, like that's what you're wearing, or like, oh, you're dressing up, then I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and never make anybody feel bad about it.
No, you okay, but you're speaking on the other side. You're saying, why would you feel? How would you feel?
If my feet hurt, I'm gonna wear sandals.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You're speaking on the other side though. What
are your friends gonna say? What are your friends gonna say?
Your friends, when you and these are your homegirls, you, Zay, Chelsea, whoever, and it's a big night plan, all this, and we're all wearing white dresses, and you fucking wear beige, or no, they didn't say nothing.
Fucking beige.
You fucking wear beige, and they're like, look at her.
My girls would expect that out of me.
I'm not like that. One time I went out with Xavier, she was wearing tennis shoes and I was wearing heels.
See, why'd you bring that up though?
Because we were wearing different things.
And I never said
stuck
anything.
With her. She's like,
honestly,
you remember that day?
Bitch, you wore them sneakers.
Them Nikes.
I don't know. Well, I've definitely been out and my friends wore heels and I wear sneakers. The only time I'll ever ask is because it's kind of awkward. I'm already short, right? So if everybody else is wearing heels and I look like that midget, like that much more of a midget, then I kind of. But like, I don't really care if, you know. I'm just never gonna let you look crazy. Now, if you go out and I think that your outfit, like, girl, like, come on now.
What would you say to your friend?
That ain't it. Like, let's find you. I would be like, I don't know if that's a look. Else. Yeah, like, let's look for something else.
But it's not that mean.
It's not that mean. My friends would be like, okay, bet. Like, okay, why? If I'm like, girl, it ain't it.
You ever heard the saying? There's no right way to tell someone to shut the fuck up. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Let's wear something different. Girls look for something else. That's the same. Girl, you look like shit. That's the same fucking thing.
No, it's being like, you don't. I would be like, okay, cool, thank you, because then I don't want to be out here looking crazy. If you think I genuinely look crazy, please tell me.
It takes a lot to be like, that's not it. Yeah. Or because you could just be like, well, maybe you should try different pants to make it match better.
Dude, I'm telling you, y'all are females, but y'all would know. Y'all would feel the type of way. Women are so y'all worse. Like, competitors, enemies. Like y'all be telling each other, oh, y'all so pretty, y'all so cute in the comments, but y'all be so kitty catty with each other. It's ridiculous.
I didn't mean that. I wasn't agreeing to that. I was agreeing to being like my own worst enemy. So like I'm gonna judge myself before I even go to your house. I know what the fuck I'm wearing. Don't be telling me what I'm wearing. Like I stepped out, and I stepped out for a reason. And for me and like my friends personally, it's like if one of my friends can fucking wear pajamas and I'm gonna be wearing whatever, and it doesn't matter because that's fine. But if another bitch has something to say about it, then we'll attack her. But you can wear whatever you want, like whatever you feel comfortable in. Like that's cool. We're just here to get drunk and eat tacos after. Like it's cool.
I was gonna say like it's just part of that toxic masculinity. Just like it's like shit's gonna be said. Like niggas just like talk shit and like you know.
Okay, I have a question.
Like, why don't you just drink what you want to drink? That just doesn't make no sense.
What's your question?
When guys go out and your friend ain't looking, or you think your friend's outfit is a little iffy, do y'all say something?
Yeah, definitely. They always.
Or y'all just clown each other and then let each other walk out the door like that?
Yeah.
No, it's like they walk. You already know from the moment they walk, you're like this. Yeah.
But like you could be extra as fuck and they still go talk shit. So like it's just expected. I feel like
when I walked in the Alvin's brunch, right, and he said I look like what's his name? That's the first thing he said.
Oh,
Friday.
Did I? I think I said. Was it Alvin?
Yeah, the uncle. What's his name? Uncle whatever from Friday. Because I had a leopard shirt on.
And your chest
Uncle
out.
Elroy.
Yeah. Uncle Elroy.
I just laughed it off. I said, no, motherfucker, I look fly as fuck. That's what I said in my head. I look fly as fuck.
Yeah, so why can't you feel like that when you drink a Mike's Hard?
Ooh, that's a,
Yeah, but
that was good.
But you know they're just jealous because they don't get to drink what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the only reason I said Carl looked like Uncle Elroy is I want to look like that. I want to button down with my shirt out. But yeah.
So clowning each other for y'all is a compliment?
I think that's everyone.
I don't. When Xavier looks good, I tell her she looks good.
You say like
Saying something negative. Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be negative, but just like, you know, joking about something.
you have to rock it. You have to have supreme confidence. Even if you know it's some bullshit, you gotta have supreme confidence when you rock it. That's just the like. I was like, damn, I might be bullshitting, but y'all like, nah, nigga, I'm fly as fuck. Yeah. You'll get compliments, and you're like, cool, but it's like, I guess you want to get compliments with Mike's Hard Lemonade. I don't know.
It's the confidence part.
Yeah.
That's the part.
If you like it, fuck with it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Zay's club encounters.
My club encounters?
With men?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you letting these men buy you a drink?
Yes.
Oh, you can buy me a drink. I'm going to take that drink, and you will never see me for the rest of the night.
That's not true, though, because these niggas are coming.
You can come up to me, hey, hi, thanks. And but it's a walking conversation. Mm-hmm. Like we're walking. I'm walking right past you at the same time. So you can't really, I'm trying to avoid you stopping me.
Mm-hmm. Are you letting anyone buy you a drink?
Am I letting anyone buy me a drink?
Yeah.
I'd be stupid not to.
I think it depends. If he's been bothering me all night, I wouldn't let him buy me a drink. Mm-hmm. But if like, okay, I'm at the bar waiting for my drink. He's like, oh, can I buy you a drink for like 2 minutes of chit chat? Yes, you can.
While we're at this,
yes, I'll have a double at that. Thank you.
So that is the next thought about it in my head. Why do women settle for like ugly dudes or like? I'm not saying Phil's ugly. I'm saying like a lot of. So you're a good looking dude. No, I don't think Phil's ugly.
I got you.
I don't think Phil's ugly, but I'm saying like we have a friend. I have a friend. I have a friend, and I've heard on occasion from my other friends that the person she's with isn't the best in looks. You told me you dated someone that you don't particularly think had the best looks. I couldn't do that. Like, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I had to think you're super like attractive to me. Why do women like why are they okay with that? At such an early age too.
Honestly, he was nice to me and he made me laugh and I like to spend time with him. And then it came into a point that like I was attracted to him. Like,
his face?
Yeah, no, right? Like I was
there
was a point, right? Because obviously I've been friends with Xavier for a long time.
Oh, you saw his cuteness too after a while?
I never said that. I never ever would be like, no, he's cute. He's cute, right? I never did all that.
Wait, what did you mean? You after a while you became attracted? I'm talking about physically. You after a while you physically became attracted.
Yeah, after like like we were talking, and then when we started dating, like I became attracted to him.
So you just looked at him.
Just his like personas.
Oh, okay. What about physically though? Did you ever physically become attracted to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I was with him for like 2 years.
But you said that like. I'm just trying to like.
It's just like when cause people are like, oh, like he's ugly. Well, I'm like, well, like that's my man. It doesn't matter. No, dude, they be telling me that. But I'm like, well, like I'm with him. Like y'all don't have to be with him. Like I like to be with him. So.
I don't know. I think you can find someone that's attractive and meets your qualities that you like.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never talked to somebody that or been in a relationship or tried to get there or whatever with someone that I just didn't think was fine to me. Because I'm just, what I'm gonna do with you? I want to look at you and think, I'm gonna snatch that shirt off. I can't. I mean, you're nice and that's cool and all, and I think that that's great for you. Because if you're ugly and you're mean, it's, you have to have at least one positive about you. But I just like to be physically attracted to whoever I'm talking to. But it's different. Maybe they like started off as friends or something. Or like the circumstances can be different.
No, he didn't just like, we were friends first.
Mm-hmm. But how you go like, it's like 3 years now. He's like, you never called me sexy. You never called me cute. It's like, I say goodnight, beautiful. You're just like, goodnight, love.
That's not my fault. That's not my problem.
Hey, make sure your thing's on. Just like swipe it. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, you see like women, like, okay, you have like, there's a side of women that's like, okay, I'm gonna get with him because finances, all that stuff. And they put aside the looks a little bit for the finances or security, whatever. But like, when you first meet someone, they might hoodwink you or trick you to thinking that they're like the inside matches the outside, right? So you're cool with it. But I could never be with someone that I was like, oh, damn, she's fine as fuck, but she's a shitty person, like from the get-go. I couldn't do that. Like, don't get me wrong, that's like the whole opposite side of it. But I don't know, I couldn't be with someone I just don't think's attractive.
But what if that person, like, you might not think she's attractive, but somebody else might.
Oh, exactly, yeah. But I'm saying women will say, I don't think he's that attractive. I've never said that about a woman that I've been with. Like, I don't think he's that attractive, but I'm still going to get with him. Or I'm speaking as a woman.
It could just be like a time in your life where you dealt with someone who was good looking but a shitty person. So then you're like, all right, let me try out the like medium ugly people that got a good heart.
The medium ugly. That's what we're calling this.
You know, like you just never know. Like it's like it could work out. Like it could be good, and that's just how it is.
Do you feel like some women get with less attractive men because it's more secure?
Secure. No, I think it's because like so they could look better. Like same thing with some women and their friends.
Oh hell yeah.
They pick friends that ain't really the best looking, and they want
But they hype them up.
They want it's kind of like an ego thing. Mm-hmm. And they want to make sure that when they walk in a room with their dude, they're still the only one getting looked at.
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about like okay, so like I was gonna say that's why like usually for a long time I was never like after years go by I'm not attracted to one of my ex. Like yeah, you're an attractive woman, but there's things like I know about you and you think you know about me, and it's like I don't see you as someone that has no business with you at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why women are like, oh, I don't trust you with her. This is or do you still have feelings for her? Like no, I do not have feelings for her. Cause you like the same thing with like you wouldn't have feelings for someone that did you wrong, all this, that, and the third, or they might fucking hate you. So it's like vice versa. You know what I mean? So I don't understand women's insecurities. I just don't.
This is deeper than the podcast.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. What was the question?
What
was the question?
Ugly.
Oh.
No, why do women get with ugly dudes?
I'm not even gonna lie. The dude that cheated on me, that was the ugly one, and that's where we are right now.
Did that hurt you more that he was ugly?
No. It hurt me. It just hurt me because like here I am trying to work on things, and he, then I found out like.
You're like, motherfucker, I brought you in. I look better than you, and you cheat on me.
It hurt you that the like pretty side you thought he had.
Yeah, that's why like yeah. So like I'm here thinking like he's this great guy, and that like, he's so sweet to me and all this stuff, and he wasn't. Like,
so
it wasn't the person who like I once like loved, because that was pretty hurtful.
So you're ugly and your personality is ugly. So
right. So now, how am I like? You think I'm gonna date a pretty person after an ugly person just did me that dirty?
No, you still got aim high.
Well, I aim high now. Thanks.
All right, let's wrap it up. Super calm out pocket. Oh, you don't want to say anything?
Go ahead, man.
Ooh.
Y'all got your stimulus check? Just kidding.
who got stimulated?
I have not.
I got mine.
Ooh, you rich.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not.
Super Calm Out Podcast, episode 13. Thank you for all the women for being on our podcast and all the women that watch. This episode's for you. All right.
Good job.